Okay, I said there would be an unboxing of things that are not beauty product related. Today is that day, although the first one isn't actually an unboxing so much, it's just I went into the city to JB Hi-Fi to pick up my click and collect order, because why did I do click and collect? I ordered something, I'll just tell you, I ordered a UHD player, because I still haven't told you about how Dell basically kind of broke my old computer, and then they had to give me a new one, and they don't make, sorry, this guy's in the way, they don't make built-in optical drives for many computers anymore, and especially not of the Alienware, so they gave me this piece of crap, which only plays DVDs, it doesn't play Blu-rays, but they didn't have an external Blu-ray player, so they couldn't actually replace the entire function, which, like, the optical drive is how it all started, how they ended up messing up my old computer. But anyway, and so it only plays DVDs, and I now do have, like, Dexter is Blu-ray, and maybe also, the movie that I did demonic voice acting for is a Blu-ray. So I can't play those ones. Now, I don't watch them that often, and there is a Blu-ray player in the other room, but, you know, I wanted something that plays Blu-rays. But the other thing is, well, so I've got I've ordered a UHD player standalone, so I can just run it straight into my screen, bypass the whole computer, because the other thing about that shitty DVD player is it makes so much noise. That's why I have all these books here, because I have to weigh it down to stop it from rattling as it spins the disc. Stupid shit. Anyway, so I'm just getting a full-on UHD player. And one of the reasons UHD instead of just a Blu-ray player is because some of the stuff that I want to watch is only on UHD these days, because, I mean, DVDs are fine for me, because as you can see, I don't have the best eyesight. My gosh. Please don't ask. There are glasses people. There's feet people and there's glasses people. But anyway, yeah, my eyesight isn't that great. And also the upscaling on the computer does a decent job, and it did on the old machine too. So I, you know, don't care too much about resolution, but now they're not making as many DVDs, and certainly Disney is not making DVDs, as far as I know, and so, you know, it's only Blu-ray or UHD. And one of the things that this is what I got from JB Hi-Fi, but no, why I did click and collect, because when I ordered just the Blu-ray player, no, the UHD player, the postage fee was one thing, and the disc that I'm going to show you was another postage fee, but when you order them together, it costs more in total than if you order them separately. And then also, I mean, the fee to send me the disc wasn't that much, but I was planning to go into the city anyway to avoid children on buses. I didn't explain in the previous video about how going to the city avoids children on buses. It's because I could catch the metro. Sydney has a metro now. I mean, I could catch the train too, because there's a lot of overlap in the lines. But no, the metro is really fast, and it's really nice, and there's less stops, I think. Actually, I haven't worked that one out. But maybe, I don't know, it's nice, it's fast. And there's plenty of space, and there's no school kids in that particular route. Not really much, anyway. So yeah, that's why I went to the city after psychology, so that I could avoid kids on the bus home. But yeah, no, so I had already planned to go into the city. I might as well save me $3 on postage. So I ordered the UHD player separately, because you can't do click and collect for it. It's an online only thing, or at least there's no stores near me that stock it. But the disc, I could go click and collect. So this is what I got, and it's UHD only. Primal Fear! And uh-oh, it's rattling around inside. I better check it. Yeah, so I did see it on Sanity for like $5 in DVD form a while ago, but it was pre-order and I left it too long, and now you can't get it anymore. And then I was sad, but then I keep looking it up and I saw it's come out on UHD. I better check that the thing isn't scratched or anything if it's rattling around. Oh, some of the spines are broken, that's why. Looks okay. I have to wait until I get the actual player to be able to check it though. Yeah, some of the spines on the inside. That's really annoying. they are in there somewhere. Oh, how cheaply they make stuff. Anyway, so it's just not gonna sit in there properly. Great. Oh no, that's fine. It's fine. It stays in there. And there's just enough. There's only 2 that are broken off. So there's just enough to keep it in place. I just better not shake it around. Yeah, Primal Fear. I wanted to get it on DVD, but yeah, I missed out. Had to get it on UHD. I did not pay $35 for it because it was on sale during Black Friday. It was only like $20-something. Yeah, I missed out on the DVD. So now I got it in 4K. I did, so how I came across it, I think I watched it on Netflix. My parents had Netflix for a little bit. And then they deleted Primal Fear from Netflix. I'm like, bitch, please. So I had to go and buy it at that point. I like it for obvious reasons. Does it have a blurb? Oh, Edward Norton, who is apparently a bit of a dick, captivated critics and audiences alike with his film debut as an altar boy accused of murdering a Catholic archbishop. I grew up Catholic, so that's even more fun, maybe. Richard Gere is the arrogant, spotlight-seeking defense attorney, set on proving his client's innocence, alongside a stellar supporting cast that includes a bunch of people I don't give a shit about. Okay, doesn't tell much of the story, but they go for insanity defense based on split personality, so of course. Did I spoil that for you? Well, it's a movie from like the 90s, so yeah, if you haven't seen it. But there's a lot more going on in there, and it's kind of fun. And of course, me being me, the split personality stuff, it has to be in my collection, so that's why I ended up buying that. But it gets worse, because there was another one that I was waiting for to come out on DVD, and it never came out on DVD, and I don't think it will ever come out on DVD. In America, you can get the Blu-ray set, but they do have region codes on Blu-rays, not so much for 4K, apparently. Apparently most UHDs don't have a region code, but they do for Blu-rays. So I couldn't just buy the American version of this, and I had to get the Steelbook UHD and Blu-ray edition. Can you guess what it is? It came out in like June or July, and I was waiting for the price to go down, and it never did. And because it's a collector's thing, maybe it never will. So at least I'm pretty sure that's what this is. If it's not, that'll be embarrassing. But yeah, so I ended up having to spend extra money, but I have to have this in my collection. Disney Plus can get fucked. My parents did have Disney Plus as well for a bit. And then now they don't. But I did try and watch Disney Plus on my computer. Now that would that be my old computer at this point? Probably, because that all happened around the same time I got Triton. Yeah, I tried watching it on my old computer, and Disney Plus would just stutter, and apparently I'm not the only one that has that problem. I had to watch it on the TV because it was excruciating to watch on the computer. So now, I get the fucking disc. I don't need Disney Plus. They got my money, that's fine. I don't mind spending the money if I can have the physical product and not have to rely on streaming. I hate streaming services. Anyway, and I think there's too many of them, and I hope more people... Oh, what? How do I... The intelligence test is killing me. I just want to open it. Oh, they've glued it. That's why. That's why it's so hard. And I have to open it at this weird angle. Oh, that's right. I've got to edit that other thing. I'm just going to cancel an upload I was doing. Oh, no. I've got to remember to edit the other thing. No, I'll just rename it. Edit! That'll do. Yep, sorry, just getting distracted. Yeah, no, I'm opening it awkwardly so I don't show my address. Oh, why is it so hard to... I know why. They want to send it to me nicely. Are you ready? I don't know if this is... Oh, it's slipping out. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Put-down! I made it so dramatic and then it was upside down. Ah! Moon Knight, the complete first season. I hope they never make any more seasons because that was fine just the way it was. Yeah. It's the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray. Includes bonus extras and concept art cards, and it's like got shiny golden bits on it. Collector's edition. Oh, never before seen bonus extras. Gag reel and deleted scenes. Egyptology? Exploring the mythology that helped inspire the series. Assembled, the making of Moon Knight. How the series was brought to life. So, I don't know how you could watch my channel and not know anything about Moon Knight. When Stephen Grant, I'll read it anyway. A mild-mannered gift shop employee becomes plagued with blackouts and memories of another life. He discovers he has dissociative identity disorder and shares a body with mercenary Mark Spector. As Stephen/Mark's enemies converge upon them, they must navigate their complex identities while thrust into a deadly mystery among the powerful gods of Egypt. Now, there are problems with the show, but it's less to do with the DID stuff. The DID stuff was actually done pretty well, I think. The main problems is just like some of the story is like especially when what's the Konzu, is that what they called him, when he's trying to make his case about how and trying to convince everyone that the other dude is evil, and he doesn't actually give any proof, he just yells like an idiot. Come on. That's just to make the show last longer. That was dumb. But, no, actually I thought it was a pretty good show, and people upset about the Egyptian superhero thing. Why wouldn't a kid in Egypt see that and think something like that? Like, I don't know. Anyway. And it's like, how do I open it without destroying things? Does it slide out? Oh, it slides out. So it's got like that, and then there's the actual thing. And the actual thing. And oh my gosh, it's actually really nice. And don't ask how much it cost, because it cost a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Alright. So, there's these cards in here. Now, this scene is a bit weird where they become big, but it's clearly symbolic. Like, they don't really need to be giants. It's just a symbolic thing and a visual thing to have them in the background. That's how I felt about that scene anyway. And it's kind of epic, right? But the real battle is what's happening with the people on the ground, because they're the actual, like, avatars or whatever. Oh, here we go. Your Egyptian superhero goddess type thing. But that's actually a really cool design. You know? Why not? And she doesn't actually take over from his quest. She's a supporting character the whole time. And, you know, she operates like, I know some people are like, oh, he's so weak, blah, blah. But because of his condition and not remembering stuff, like, she's sort of there to try and keep things together a bit, because otherwise it'd be so chaotic. Like, if they're trying to do a more accurate portrayal of DID type stuff, you know, he doesn't necessarily remember everything. Like, that's the problem with some of these DID channels, is they just, yeah. Anyway, never mind. Ooh, and now we have in the costume. And what does it say on the back? Is anything? No, it just says 2024 Marvel. Yeah, so cute little cards. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. And then we have, I think, the first ones are like the UHD Blu-ray thing, so if I just turn them up the right way so that they actually look how they're meant to. And, I mean, I think I probably enjoyed it more just because, what does that say? Irish Film Classification Office, my god. I probably enjoyed it more than people who actually are, you know, Moon Knight comic fans, because I never read the comics, so I don't have any attachment to that portrayal of the characters. And then the Blu-ray ones. Now, will they... Oh, and it looks like it's all... I think the ABC thing means it's all regions. I don't know. Yeah, cool. And I suppose if you take them out, there'll be art on the back, but someone else will have done a proper unboxing, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. Oh, I should put the tin is nice though. Like, it's plastic on the inside, but the tin is kind of a nice shell for it all. Now, the one problem with having these on the inside is I can actually see where the imprint, I don't know if you can see, there's like an imprint from where the little thing that holds the disc in was. So, I mean, you know, the imprint's already there. It's kind of funny it's lined up with the guy's hand though. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't put them back in. And maybe I can just slot them in when I put it. So if I go like this, put that in there, and then just slot them in behind so they're a bit more protected, flat, if that's possible. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to think about what to do with them. Put them in a proper sleeve or something. But yeah, so that's that, Moon Knight. Now, I think I mentioned in another vlog somewhere about dissociation, or did I? I don't know. I might have, and like not being too crazy lately, but now that I've got these, and I will want to watch them on the new UHD player when it comes, that may throw my brain off a bit, because even when I feel like while I'm watching it that I'm not being triggered, if you want to use that word, after a while, like I get a delayed response these days where then my brain suddenly goes into that kind of a mode, and these days it's usually not too bad, but there have been times where it's taken me by surprise just how intense some of those weird experiences are for me. But yeah, anyway, that's a non-beauty unboxing, and it's more to do with things that are screw me up psychologically. And I know probably if I wanted to play the algorithm better, I should have put these in the video title, but I don't think I will, because otherwise it kind of spoils it. For those of you who want a bit more of a mystery, like that's the thing, that's the trouble with the algorithm is, I mean, I can put it in the tags and maybe it'll show it to the right people, but in terms of getting people to click, you know, if you play the algorithm, you can't have mystery, can you? And what if I want mystery, but then I won't get an audience? But on the other hand, an audience who would click on these specific titles and then I just ramble, they're not going to be into the rambling, they just want to get to the point. So yeah, I'm playing the mystery game, and it is now getting late, and I have done all the unboxings for now. Yeah, my room is a mess. And then there'll be more stuff coming in the next few days, probably before I even get a chance to post all these, especially because I've got to edit that other one. Anyway, that's it for now. Cool. What other videos am I going to make? I gotta catch... It's just going to be unboxings for a while, I think. And then I'll catch up with my... Although, when the Berserk and Tragic ones come in, I might just film those and put them together, like, if I ever get around with the rest of, like... Because I've got, like, more than a year's worth of unboxings from them that are unfinished and unpublished. And so I'll just put it in that list, and you can just wonder until I eventually maybe get up to it. Or you can see some of them in that. The sensory therapy kind of corner. There is some of that in there. And then what else do I have coming? The UHD player, and is that it? I think there's also some pet products. And hopefully that's all that I ordered over Black Friday. I'm not sure I actually remember. Was there anything else? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been on my shopping list for ages. Actually, I do have the shopping list. I can check. Let me just get rid of all these. What else? DVDs to track down. Yeah, there's still... So I'm still looking for Yu-Gi-Oh! The original 5 seasons. I missed out one. Like, I remember years ago I saw it in JB Hi-Fi, but I couldn't afford it back then. And then also The Pretender series. Where can I find that? Does anyone give a shit? Is it too obscure? So my shopping list, let's see. Yeah, so mostly, we already got those pet stuff. There is another pet thing which I won't do an unboxing of. Some more pet stuff. Yeah, actually, I think that's it. Oh, and we got that, but that's a Christmas thing, so you won't see that. Yeah, I think that's it for... So it's only really the Tragic and the Berserk stuff, so I don't need to show you them straight away, so we can get on to some other videos about what? I've got to go back and check through my notes what videos we're even going to make. That's all for now, unless I have all the things to ramble. No, the dissociation stuff, just quickly, am I ever quick? No, the dissociation stuff hasn't been as much of an issue lately. It's weird, like for a few years there it really flared up again, and then now it's chilled, although I always think that I've grown out of it, and then, but there are actually, no, there have been a few moments recently where I've just had like these weird flashes, like there was one in the mirror. So yeah, like at the moment when I have issues with the identity disturbance stuff, it's usually very brief and doesn't really go anywhere from there. But so I guess it's still part of my brain. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad, but we'll see once I start watching this shit again. I haven't really been watching anything since I finished Xena. And I haven't watched all the special features on it. Yeah, no, I don't know. Dissociation shit. And I also haven't had as much issues with derealization and depersonalization. There was a period of time where that was really full on too, but that's chilled out for the most part. Although if I think too much, I'm gonna start getting a bit of it just about making YouTube videos, because that's kind of a weird thing that I do. Yeah, so that's just an update on that stuff, and I really need to just post the other video and go the fuck to bed.